What is happening, everybody? As you guys can see, this is clearly not Todd Fox today. We're going to recap today's game, and the fun is over. So finally, they get us Tigers at all teams, man. This is the time that we needed the sweep here, and yeah, it's heartbreaking here. You have it here. You have Tyler Anderson on the mound, excuse me. And you think you're going to go ahead and we're going to win this series, right? It's all highs of highs after last night, watching this game, and then today, thinking that it was an easy one. But no, it is not. Artie Moreno does not allow easy things to happen. Why? Because we cannot have nice things. But if we recap the game real quick, Anderson struggled from the get-go, right? Fifth inning, couldn't get out of there. That's where the bulk of the runs was at. Tyler Anderson's pretty much lights out for us this year. 3 ERA still, even after a tough day today. Come back, doesn't get the run support. Takes us a little bit later on to get runs going. 6th inning, you grab one. You grab 5 in the bottom of the 9th. What kills me about this team is that it's there. It's there. You put a little bit of money into this team, and we can turn this thing around. No problem at all. However, as Artie always says, and Todd reiterates over and over again, we are in to finish. We have unfinished business. We're in it to win it. But yet we do nothing at all to improve this team. So you got to give hats off to Casey Mize. Casey Mize came in, shut the Angels down. Pretty hot offense, allowing 3 hits, 5 innings pitched today. He didn't walk anybody, did not make those mistakes. Anderson himself was 4 innings pitched, 4 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 6 earned runs. His swing and miss stuff wasn't there today. Not sure if it wasn't locating the pitches wise or the pitch sequence itself, but he didn't walk too many batters. He came after him. That's my thing with Tyler Anderson overall, is that you need a guy with swing and miss type stuff. He's done it this year. Last year he struggled. Last year we saw that this is a guy with not swing and miss type stuff. His ERA was 5. This time last year, he was pitching out of the bullpen because we couldn't understand why he couldn't be the guy from the Dodgers that we signed. But anyways, we look forward to it all, him turning this around. 6-game winning streak is gone. It was great, but you know what? The All-Star break was coming. Of course we were peaking, and we're going to do well again, and we're going to hit the All-Star break, and we're going to go straight downhill because why? We're the Angels. We do it every year. But yet we have that glimmer of hope now to go ahead at the trade deadline. And instead of selling, we're going to become buyers. Cade and Dana, nice knowing you. I don't think he's going to trade him away, but that's just something we would do as an Angels organization. But you go through it all, the fight's there. The young guys, the young core has a fight there. If you look at the 9th inning, it's very easy to roll over there. Neto, very easy to go ahead and roll over on that and not try to hit that home run, that fastball up in the zone. He's been taking advantage of those pitches. He got that pitch. He made the pitcher throw a little bit more, and you take advantage of the mistake. And then you look at it too. Adele decides to join the party, adding a $170, kind of killing us there. That's another thing. Todd talks about this all the time. We talk about it. If you guys watch any of the podcasts, everything, you go right now. Mickey Moniak, granted, he had a hit today. They have 2 hits today. 2 hits today. He's batting a $195. You go a $195, a $180, and then even go to Shanwell, who's batting $230. That is the bottom of the lineup to the top of the lineup. That is not successful. We need guys who can come in and hit at all times. Granted, these guys, the young guys, did it today, but we need it day in and day out of these guys in itself too. But it is baseball. At the end of the day, as you see, these 2 guys at the bottom of the order, 2 for 4 today. Hopefully, turn it around. I don't hold my breath on this, but it can happen. It can happen. We can honk the halo honks as much as we want for these guys, but for me, it just is what it is. Andrew Wantz came in after Tyler Anderson, 1 inning pitched. He threw a lot of pitches for that 1 1/3 inning. I don't know if he's the guy to go to at that point in time. Are we going back to not being able to throw guys multiple days in a row? Would have loved to see a Joyce there, if not a Strickland. I understand that, yes, they did pitch a little bit this series, but if you want to win, you want to compete in games, and we can't. It's baseball. You can't throw in the towel too early because look at that, 7-1, and it looks like everything's over. And all of a sudden, you had 5 runs and you're down by 1 run, and you look back at it, you're like, well, Granted, Anderson gave up the bulk of the runs here for it, but wants you got to put the fire out. You got to put the fire out here, and we got to have someone to go to. And we've talked about this over and over again. There's been plenty of guys out here we could have picked up free agency. Plenty of guys, the young arms that are in AAA that have got to be better than we have right now. Because Andrew wants 6 ERA, location, the pitches, struggling all over the place. I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm wrong about that. But again, yeah, this is Rob. This is not Todd Fox. I mean, that could be the before and after picture of Todd, maybe the after. I don't have the goatee or anything at all, but yes, there is no phone calls today because Todd is not here and you're not calling my phone. Sorry, guys. Apologize. But Matt Moore came in, shut it down finally. Moore's been struggling this year. I thought he was a great sign after last year. He looked pretty good overall for us, and we're going to go ahead and turn him around again, I thought, for a trade piece because I didn't see us contending or making playoffs this year. I'm not sure if everyone else did, but that was just my 2 cents there. Lineup-wise, you got Noah Shanwell, 2 for 5, turning it around a little bit. It's what you need out of him. Working the counts, I love it. Gets on base, helps us score a run there. Luis Rengifo, 1 for 3, taken out. Guillermo's put in for that. Taylor Ward, let's talk Taylor Ward. Gets hit in the face again. Thank God for that guard there because that would really hurt us. That would be the most angel thing to happen to us. A guy like Taylor Ward starts getting hot, turning it around for us after struggling for a little bit at the plate, and then he'll be out for a week or two and then lose everything, if not more, because that pitch came in high. If that flop wasn't there, I think gets hit in the face. You're talking about Toronto last year, in my opinion. So Pilar comes in, pitches runs for Ward. Talk about this 290 hitter, great defensively. What do you do? What do you do wrong here? I don't understand why Pilar's not playing here. I almost wonder. My conspiracy theory is that we don't want to pay this guy. I think Pilar has something in his contract base. If he gets so many innings or so many games, so many at bats, he gets all these incentives, and it's the arty way to try to cheap out instead of playing this guy. Insert himself and say, hey, let's keep him down. 290, who needs a 290 hitter in the lineup? We surely do. We can use one because besides him, I think Rengifo's the only guy with the higher average currently on the whole team. Willa Calhoun's right behind Pilar, 280. But you go down, Snow, 0 for 3 today, not too much help there. Ohapi, 1 for 2. Thies comes in, strikes out the first time, and then second time draws a walk. Neto looked like to have a rough go earlier in the game today, and then one big at bat, 1 for 4, right? It helps us out there. 3-run home run. Hopefully this turns it around for him, but it's all it takes is 1 at bat here for these Angels teams. And this is a young core. This is the guy that we need. This is the guy that's got to step up and be the leader. I hope one day this guy's the captain of the team. He's going to have a hard time with Ohapi there, but I think it's a 1-2 punch for those guys. We got to go ahead and put all the chips in on these guys because unless you're going to go with Moniak and Adele, which I don't think is the best play right now. Moniak continues to struggle. Granted, he has 2 hits today. Adele came up with 2 hits as well. But we need consistency. We can't have 10 games of mediocrity and then 1 game you get 1 hit or 2 hits that end up helping us out here and there. Granted, it's great. Everyone does their part to win these games. But we need a little bit more out of these guys here if we're going to go ahead and compete years to come. Because our future right now, look at our minor league system. We don't have much. These guys could be it. Adele's on his last year of his contract. So what are we going to do here? Let's go over to the Detroit Tigers. Not too many guys. It's just the same couple guys that made us pay. Kelly again. Carson Kelly gets us a couple times here. Mark Canha. He was 0 for today. That's a guy I really thought would fit the Angels. I really hope that one day, if they get rid of him, that we'd be able to pick him up because he's a nice little bat to have. First base outfielder, can do it all for us. Malloy, 2 for 3, 2 RBIs. It's just looking back, Anderson today just didn't have it. Didn't have what it takes to get us there today. Of course, he's our ace right now on the staff. I think he is. I think he's a great pitcher in itself. You're going to have these outings here and there, but this is where your team needs to come and pick you up. And now we didn't do that. But can't cry over spilled milk. It is over. June baseball for us is over. We go to the July. So we look forward to moving on. And we got this road trip going up north, a little bit cooler for us. Hopefully, we can turn this around after today's tough loss. We're talking in our chat. It looked like Washington had something cooking, James was saying. And I think he does. We have to give it time. Granted, it's frustrating watching these games, and it's very frustrating. It's easy to question his decisions. Hindsight's always 20/20. But I look back at this. This is the guy we need. But again, what does he have to work with? Did Artie Moreno go out and give him the best possible guys to win? No, pretty much handcuffed him. Aaron Hicks, that was the best guy we went out and got. I mean, Simber, another guy. We need help. It is very apparent. But I believe in Washington and what he's doing. It's easy to second guess him. I like that he calls people out and holds accountability. And at the end of the day, a manager does have accountability in himself to do certain things. And when he places blames at the wrong time, of course it's easy to go after him and say, well, look what he said here. Yes, but we don't know what's happening behind those closed doors. We don't know what he's calling. We don't know the conversations before at the at-bat or on the mound. But overall, it's tough to see this one go. I wish I had all the sounds that Todd has, all the cool soundboards. I'm very computer illiterate. I couldn't even get the background going up, and Todd explained it to me how to do it exactly. But again, the Angel way. I messed it up. But it's okay. We're Angel fans. But anyways, let's get to these comments here. Yes, it was a good run, Dan Rios. Mario Spritz o'clock. I wish I had that for you right now. Tyler, it was a dumb move to bring Wantz in, but who do you go to in that point in time? Are we going innings limiting these guys? I mean, who do you turn to? I mean, who's your guy that you go to right there? I agree. I don't think Wantz was it. I would like to go ahead and see a Hunter Strickland in that situation there. Go ahead and help us out, put a little stress on him, but we had him pitch 2 innings the other day. And before, I don't know if he's tired, needs a little break, but we have a day off tomorrow, I believe. So I don't understand what the issue is here with the team and who's calling what in the shots. Grindy True Crimes. Yeah, another game would have been great here. This game was in reach. These guys had the fight in them, and it looked like it was going to happen right there at the end. And 2-hour rallies, they're great in baseball, but at the same time, very hard to maintain because you have zero room for error once those 2 outs come up. But as we all know, these Angel hitters aren't the best and they aren't the most disciplined, but they didn't give up, so I got to give them credit for that. Saucy James, yeah. Problem is with Wantz, he pitches great last year, right? We're very situational with the Angels, right? Front office goes, oh, hey, he pitched great last year. It's not what you did for me last year. It's what have you done for me lately. That's what I believe in. But we'll see what happens. Mario, yeah, fell short and was very scary for Ward again. I don't know. Does this guy take it literally, keep your eye on the ball? Because he does not move too quickly. Granted, I know these balls are coming in really fast, but I've seen other guys get bruised by 100 miles per hour, right? We watch baseball all the time. These guys get out of the way. But Ward sticks his nose right into it. Not sure if the ears covered by the helmet block the radar to get out of the way, but that's what seems to be happening. Yeah, Dan, no Stukas today. Tyler, he did keep that in the zone. He didn't really locate that pitch well today. He needs that changeup. He doesn't have an overpowering fastball. Anderson needs to locate those pitches outside, or if he wants it up a little bit where it's out of the zone or low and away. I'm a big fan of that himself, but he likes to keep it close to the zone. He likes to be efficient and effective, and he got burned today. It does happen from time to time. You can't be perfect every day, but you have to go ahead and make that adjustment. And I don't believe he made that adjustment. I'm not a big fan of Barry Enright in itself, too, because I don't think he helps these guys out. Granted, you can say, yeah, he did turn Tyler Anderson around, but Tyler Anderson has prided himself. And I think he turned it around after last year, didn't want to make these mistakes and have games like today happen to him all the time. But he did. What is up, Daniel, Barry Sports Highlights? Almost came back. Yeah, if this was horseshoes, we win. We had it right there. We got that extra point, extra run, we would have been there. But it's baseball, right? James. Yeah, Mize was tough. You're right. You called it out on James Squares. But the Angels didn't make the adjustments. It's like we don't come in with a scouting report. We have our guy, James Squared, calling this out, saying, hey, this is what Mize does. Pitches-wise, it's going to be tough on our hitter to the plate with it. We have to be disciplined. We have to attack the zone. He throws pitches, the strikes. 86 pitches. He's very efficient today. I'm surprised it took him out. but I'm not sure it was an injury. Oh, his leg injury. I'm sorry, that's right, leg injury. But he's very efficient on this. I don't know. I wish we had a guy like this, a guy who goes after hitters, has a swing and miss type stuff and everything. I thought Seth would be that guy for us this year, but didn't look too well, got hurt. Hopefully he comes back firing away. Yeah, Yvette, they didn't go down without a fight today, but just let things get away from us a little early. It'd be nice to go ahead and not wave the white flag so early in the game, because if you go ahead and eliminate those 2 innings there, 5th inning, you got to get out of it. You got to get out of that 5th inning a little bit better, but the Angel way. Yeah, true crimes. They could have rolled over. They didn't at the end. The future does look bright overall. I think we're going in the right direction, but we still need those key additions. We're not going to be able to do it with this young core without adding more guys. Big 20, what's happening? What happened to Todd? Angels lost. You get me. You don't get the winning Todd. Todd's a good luck guy. You don't. When you blow a winning streak like this, you get the bottom of the barrel. And here I am. Todd's enjoying a day with his family, and these guys work. Everyone here at Heedy, I don't know if you guys know, obviously James Squared, Fernando, Todd, Halo Joe, all these guys. Everyone works so hard behind the scenes, and well-deserved day off today, time with the family. You guys don't see the hours and everything they got to do, but yeah, they're great. All these guys are great in what they do here. James, absolutely. That's the best part about baseball. You can start another winning streak tomorrow. You don't have to really worry about it. Turn the page, short-term memory here. It's tough to lose this way on it in itself, too. The one-run game, you're so close and everything. A little heartbreaking at the end, but at the same time, just got to turn the page and keep on going. July's a new month. Got a little break coming up here soon with the All-Star break. Let's get a good little run there. Go back, relax, hopefully get our boys back and come back strong. And, of course, I'm talking about Anthony Rendon. We really need him back. I really believe it. No. Mike Trout, man. It'd be nice to have Trout back in that lineup there. Have Adele and Moniak split time if you really are hell-bent on starting them. If not, you have Pilar out there. You go Ward, Trout, Pilar, at least it's something. Big 20 Tuesday. Yes, they have a day off tomorrow. It is Tuesday. Tyler, yeah, it's something's going on. Something's going on. Pilar got caught doing something or said something that the Angels organization didn't like, or I'm not sure if Washington even liked itself. I don't know if we got to Perry on this, but there is zero excuse for a batter hitting over 300 and 290 not to be starting. He's great at defense for us compared to what we have. Good arm, great on the base front for us too. I don't understand what the issue is. Again, my conspiracy theorist is that there is something in his contract that we don't want to pay him if he plays so many games or at bats. All these incentives. We're looking for the bargain pricing. We shop in the 99-cent store. We're not going to the big box store and getting these good guys. We're going to try for the bottom of the barrel, and hopefully something happens. Easy, yeah. You can't. You cannot. You got to go ahead and score runs throughout the game, because if you wait till the 9th inning, clock runs out right here and there. But I'm not mad at the effort there at the end. It was very, like everyone said before, it's very easy to roll over, and they didn't. Ward's struggling, but over Pilar, Moniak and Adele, I think is crazy over Pilar. Yeah, everyone here is mad that Pilar didn't play. Silent E. Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. Moniak, he's struggling this year. He's not the Moniak of last year. Was batting 280, and he hasn't put it together. They haven't really fixed his swing as well. You can see a different approach that he has now and everything. He's a little more lean back. That's what I think he is, but I think he needs to bring that shoulder forward. I look at Michael Brantley. I'd like to see him swing the bat like Brantley. Just put bat on ball and start running. Yeah, Shanwell's strikeout does sum it up there. That's what I wish the Angels said before, like I was saying earlier. I would like them to attack the zone and everything, kind of pull like a money ball, right? Go after those pitches, expand a little bit, make good things happen, put the ball in play. And look what happened. Put the ball in play. You score 5 runs in the 9th inning, almost make that comeback. Easy. Yeah, Ward stays struggling, but at the same time, he has the best option, I think, overall for the pop of the bat compared to what we have left, minus Pilar. I'd rather have, again, Ward in there in that lineup each and every day over Moniak and Adele right now. Yeah, I got to keep that fight going. I agree. Yeah, Saucy James, that is the best thing. I do believe you are right. Play Pilar. I mean, could be negative connotation there, right? If Pilar starts struggling, you can start seeing him dropping off, and the average trade value goes down. But as of now, yeah, you got to play. If you're in it to win for this unfinished business that Moreno says, you got to go ahead and play your best, and we're not doing that right now. Would you sit Mike Trout batting 290? No. Why would you sit Pilar? Let the guy play. He's proven. He's a leader. He's a veteran. That's what we need right there. We don't have that presence. We don't have that Moustakas or somebody holding these guys accountable and showing them how to go ahead and operate each and every day as a major leaguer. And I think that Pilar could be that guy. Yeah, now off to Oakland. Played him 3 times, 3 different series. James, did not know that. That is crazy, but hopefully we can turn it around. I mean, that's a ball club you want to play when you're struggling, right? You want to turn something around, starting at the streak going, especially before going to Chicago. Cubs are struggling a little bit here and there. It's a very similar record to us. I think they underachieve, especially with what they have there. They have a lot more than we do. But it'd be nice to get a nice little run in Oakland, turn it around, go to get the Cubs too before you head back home here to play the Rangers. Mario, yeah, you can't win them all. It is baseball, but the inner hawk comes out, man. I want to win more than 6 in a row, man. We had this game. This is your guy on the mound. You have Anderson on the mound. It should have been the one that we take away from this. James Squared called it, though. Like I said, Casey Mize was going to be tough, but this should have been a rubber match, and it wasn't. We faltered there in the end. Yeah, grind your crime, I agree. I mean, Wantz isn't the guy there. I believe you go to a shutdown type guy, Ben Joyce and Strickland. I would even see Matt Moore there. I'd like to see Matt Moore test a little bit more. We used him a lot last year in these situations. We're not using him like that anymore. I don't understand why. You can say his ERA is high, yes, but he's here for that reason. He's here to get in these tough situations. You're not paying this guy to take the easy road each and every time or to face lefty on lefty because you can't. You got to face the moving batters before you can be taken out of the game again. Silent E. We don't have to be excited with this team, but we're seeing improvement, and we have been hanging in there with plenty of tough teams. Don't feel like we're competitive, but with the right moves, yeah, with the right moves, this team can be competitive. I agree silently with that 100%. You fix 2 issues in itself, and right now you don't have a leadoff man. And then the other issue is who plays right field. Trout's coming back. Trout's taking over center. Who plays right field? You can have it in Pilar, but are we trading Pilar? What's happening with him? Is he leaving us? So we still have a void there. And what are we going to do? That's the question that the Angels have. I mean, I'm not sure if Terry Massing's even thinking that way or if he's being told what to do, but let's see what happens. 15-11 in June. Improvement slow but forthcoming. Yes, Saucy James, it is. It is. James, how did you get so lucky to hear the Tigers broadcast all weekend? A little bit jealous about that. We need to share passwords. Or sorry, I shouldn't say that live, but yeah. Go ahead and text me, James. Anyone tell me that I look like Tyler Anderson? Really? Come on. I couldn't grow facial hair to save my life. I'll be honest with you guys. I really can't. I have a lot of problems facial hair-wise, but I'm a little – Tyler Anderson's really, really white. I'm a little too dark for that. Mario, I'm happy for the win streak, but we need to be sellers deadline and try to get some young – Mario, no. We need to get rid of any prospect we have left. We really do. We should drain the swamp, get rid of Katie Nina, anything of hope. We're Angel fans. We don't win. We don't succeed. No, you're right. We got to sell. You got to sell. You can turn this team around quickly if you go ahead and sell Anderson. You get Pilar. You get Hunter Strickland out of there too. The teams that need pitching at the right time, Griffin Canning as well too. I believe if he keeps pitching somewhat okay, he's a good number 5 guy. If not, he can be like a Michael Lorenzen. Fill in spot starts here and there, and then go to the bullpen and become that long relief guy, like Lorenzen was with the Phillies last year. You never know. But I do believe, yeah, we need some young talent. We need some young prospects. The draft's coming up. I'm really, really big on Jack Cannelloni. I hope the Angels are able to pull it off and get him out of Florida, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Mize did want to stay in, yeah. So I like AJ Hinch as a manager before the cheating wise and everything. He does the right thing, makes the right moves, I believe, but at the same time, he's still a cheater. So, oh wait, note from Todd: don't say cuss words. Okay, sorry, I can't say cuss words on this, guys, but I'll tell you how I feel about Hinch later. Feel bad for Ward. Same thing's going for Taylor. That guy, man. I don't know. That guy's so unlucky. Yeah, he literally keeps his eye on the ball. I'm a firm believer of that because get out of the way, dude. I don't understand, but hopefully he's okay. Hopefully nothing wrong because that's the last guy we need to lose right now because then you really going to have Adele and Moniak playing every single game. So Angels do play interesting day games, James. I do agree. Something about that sun. I'm telling you. So I'm having a hard time. Boo Boo Bears, Mom. Yeah, that's tough. Tough loss today. I mean, the fight was there. It's nice to see him, the kids come back and do it, but to end it with a strikeout is tough. The Cubs struggling wise, I don't know, James. I haven't seen really why they have been struggling itself. I mean, some good talent there, just can't put it together. They had the pitcher having a Cy Young type year, and then all of a sudden hasn't been pitching well the last 2 starts. Ooh, Jay, Moniak or Adele? Who do the Angels let go first? I think Adele. I think Adele has a lot more promise, a lot more upside than Moniak does. Adele's really improved his defense this year. He has an A+ arm. He's got it more under control with his accuracy in itself too. I think he has a better swing overall. I do think he needs to go to a team like the Phillies with Brandon Marsh with a good hitting coach. And I think he can turn this around quickly. But as of now, Moniak's value keeps tanking in itself because he's changing his swing, changing his approach. He can't find himself. He's very late on the ball today. It worked out for him. He has 2 hits. It's great. Hopefully he found that niche. But I don't like how far his hands are back personally. I just say copy Tony Gwynn or copy Michael Brantley type swing, bring that back shoulder forward. I think he's too far back. But anyways, that's another time. Yeah, James, you were right on your prediction, but a sweep would have been nice. And Baloo, have some faith, man. Come on. A split with the Tigers? God, James Gonzalez, I agree with you, though. Yeah, 3 out of 4 was fair. Casey Mize, you called it. He was a tough one. He's an up-and-coming prospect years ago, and he's proven to be pretty good. He's on the Tigers, though, so, of course, it's a little hard to judge by those numbers. Yeah, Mario won 2 series in a row. That's great, right? You just got to keep winning series. At the end of the day, it's just disappointing to lose that winning streak, but we're off on the right foot. Unfortunately, I always say it every year. We get this way before the All-Star break, and that All-Star break hits us, and we lose all mojo we had. Yeah, great true crime. That's not sure what that says. James is Ward gets hit like this because he's looking aggressive to swing on every pitch. Yeah, but I can agree with that to a point. But at what point is you're not taking your eye on the ball? I mean, is your vision that bad, your plate discipline that bad, where you can't tell if it's a ball or a strike? I mean, get the head out of there, dude. You just had what? Cheek surgery, broken nose, all different stuff, a plate put in his face. You'd think that he'd get the heck out of the way. Mario, I got to explain that one to me, man. Angel's grandma's probably happy. She doesn't have to see the hot dog girl today. Gonna have to explain that one. But anyways, Angels wrap up the series, this homestand. It was a good run, guys. It was a good run. Still on the right foot there. We're moving in the right direction. I mean, heck, at one point, there's only way was up for us, but we got it all put together, and hopefully this is something that's going to stay here. Trout comes back, and hopefully it helped bolster the lineup a little bit. Just get a leadoff hitter, shuffle this lineup up here and there. But again, it's Angels go ahead and lose this one here. Miss the sweep. But again, valiant effort by these guys. Oh, the Golden Dog Award. Yeah. I'll let you guys decide all that stuff today and who you think deserves what on that. But anyways, that's it for the comments. No phone calls today. So disappointing, guys. So disappointing. No Grill Master. Where's Grill Dough at, man? I'm shocked. But again, Angels go ahead and lose this one. Look forward to the series coming up in Oakland. Day off tomorrow. Then you have a 3-game set up, and then from there you go straight to Chicago. So I think the MLB has it out for us. They don't want to succeed because you go to Chicago, play all day games as well. After playing a day game on Thursday up in Oakland, a little bit cooler up there. So hopefully the Angels can turn that around. You guys, Mario, yeah, probably. I finally get the nod for the post game. Finally get it. Finally let me do it, man. And he's not even on this one. No little snarky comments to shut him down or anything at all. Man, I was really looking forward to that today, guys. I'm not going to lie. But anyways, as of now, Angels don't know who's pitching. You guys can please tune into the show. All the shows this week coming up for this series and everything else. Some great content here. Some great guys here as well, too. Like I said earlier, these guys put in a lot of work. They rarely let me on anymore because I don't know too much. I was kidding. They put in the hours, and it's the things they can do on the computer and all the graphics and keeping up on it. It's absolutely great. The shows itself are great too. It's very funny to watch some of the content in itself, and there's more to come for this, and hopefully there's more to come for the Angels. Get another win streak going. But new James Squared on Thursday, hopefully. Yes, everyone please tune into that. That is a good one. I do love James Squared. There's some great guys. They're funny guys, especially together. Hang out, have a beer with them. Hopefully we get something going here soon where at the next Mesos everyone could be there or something like that, because some really great people there for those of you who haven't met everybody yet, and tune in. But yes, anyway, shout out to Mesos 714 and Noble Ale Works. Please go ahead, you guys, and visit those places there. 714, buy your tickets anywhere for anything, concert tickets. Mesos, I am dying for a calzone right now and a beer. But go ahead, head to Noble first. Go ahead, fill yourself up on Mesos, and then right into the stadium there. Avoid paying for parking for anything for Artie. And where actually Mesos is at, you're going to go ahead and see a new 714 tickets. They are moving. Taylor Ward needs PEDs. You know what, Saucy James? I usually was opposed to these guys with steroids and all that stuff and cheating and everything. But I want to win so freaking bad, I wouldn't mind if one Angel went ahead and stepped up, got a Cy Young type year by cheating a little bit, not cheating, taking the steroids, go ahead, because all these guys, I think, are taking them some way, shape, or form. Some of these guys, because these guys are getting way too massive later on in their careers and everything. But anyways, I digress on that one, as Fernando would say. But from Halos in the Infield, my name is Rob, and this is not Todd Fox, as you can clearly see. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, please tune in for the rest of the week and watch all the content that we have and all the socials in itself, too. Give it a like every time you guys go ahead and watch a podcast anywhere. We do appreciate it. It does help us out here big time. And for Rob, for Halos in the Infield, you guys have a good night and have a good day off tomorrow.